Hey, it's CDA and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. Last episode we destroyed some evil base in our home system. You might remember this, the salvage yard over here, where we can now actually salvage a lot of ships, so that's going to be interesting. Although they're not too exciting, I think, those ships. However, in the meanwhile, we also researched quite a few technologies and we actually are going to upgrade our ships. Now I'm actually going to wait for the long sensors to complete. There we go. And I'll show you actually how to effectively upgrade your ship. So for example, let's take the construction ship. So if we edit, we cannot edit it because it's in use, but just to show you the current design. So it has some basic fuel cells, crew systems, things like that, a basic command center. And if we actually look at the latest version, we already have the latest version, there we go. You can see that, for example, we actually have a better command center. So we have the actual command center rather than the basic command center. We also have, for example, here the warp bubble generator, but we already researched the hyperdrive. So we can do two things. We can either manually replace all of this stuff, or what we could do is say upgrade on the constructor. And then it will actually kind of keep to what it was doing before, but for example it will actually fix us with a new hyperdrive. It will actually give us an energy collector, things like that. Now we do have to fine-tune once again the actual design of this thing. So for example, we have some room, so we can add maybe a damage control unit maybe, or we can add maybe another fuel cell. We have room for that, so we might as well. And adding that in, let's take it out for a moment. So the fuel range is now 963, so that's already huge. But we can increase that by about 20% by doing that. Then we save and exit, and now we have a Mark II constructor. Now we're going to do the same basic thing for the exploration ship. This one is actually completely filled up, so just going through what it's actually doing. It has the hyperdrive, that's good. It has a ginormous fuel range now, so that's really good as well. Actually, let's cancel for a moment. Let's see what the fuel range was before on our exploration ship. So it's actually 405. So then we upgrade it, and it actually turns into, well, more than twice that. So it's actually going to be able to fly around twice as long without actually running into any issues with having to refuel or anything like that. So that's good. We can just save that, and similarly we'll go through all of them. And I'm guessing you guys might actually find this interesting, so I will actually just walk through it. We have a pretty high jump range, or fuel range on this ship as well. It now has the hyperdrive. It still has the ion cannon and concussion missile, so that's really important. I'm actually wondering, the concussion missile 2... replace that with this one. It was already a Mark II, a version 2. I'm just gonna double check. Just now I'm getting a little bit confused. So let's upgrade this. Okay, so it actually already was a medium-sized concussion missile, but then version 2. It's annoying that it actually doesn't show here that's the version 2, because it does actually show it over here. So that's quite confusing, because I thought I was able to upgrade it, but it already was upgraded. That's interesting. We have some armor, we have some shields. That sounds pretty good. And as you can see, it will stick to the types of weapons and the slots that I put those weapons in. So for example, I put a missile on this left slot over here and a missile on the right slot over here. Actually, this is right, this is left. Starboard, port, whatever. Anyway, so it will stick to the types of weapon, but it will just try to upgrade the slots that you had already equipped. So it's the same basic design. It actually, I think it actually added an engine here, so that's interesting. And now has a tracking system, so it does a pretty good job actually at upgrading the design of your ship without you having to go through everything all over again. Yeah, you can ignore that. What just happened there? Oh, if you click here, it starts making noise. Okay, I was wondering what the hell was going on. Like I said, a reaver. Yep, that all sounds pretty good as well. Deflectors, that's interesting. So it actually has... I can't actually save it like that. Let's try it again. So upgrade, yep. So we need to take something out. But what? I think we can do without the energy collector. We still have surplus energy, quite a lot actually. This one actually has a considerably lower jump range, but we are out of space in here. We could take out one of these. I'm just not entirely sure that that's what we want to do. Where are these grayed out? So these are the Mark IIs. These are also the Mark IIs. That's... Why is this more red than this? That seems weird. Anyway. Do we want to increase the range? I think this is okay. It's a lot better than what it used to be. The colony ship, let's upgrade that as well. No weapons. I actually took off the weapons on some of these ships. I mean, the colony ship is never going to fight anything. So, if it is, then we're doing something wrong. Having this upgraded with some extra fuel range is really nice, though. And I think we actually have room for another fuel cell. With one slight problem, we don't actually have room for the fuel cell. Do we need all these crew systems, though? I don't think we do. Yeah, we do. If we take this out, it actually has 4 crew, 2 fuel. That is quite a shame. Oh well. We can't fit in another engine. Yep, I think this will work. And then the fuel tanker, let's upgrade that one as well. No problems, it's pretty much filled up. It's a pretty decent fuel range itself. Does it actually have a... Oh, there it is, a remote fuel transfer. I thought that was one of the purple items, but yeah, this works. Okay, and this is the state ships. Add new. Do we have any design that we haven't actually included? So we actually do have heavy escorts now. A patrol escort as well. So if you check out these different escorts, can we sort them to... Oh, we can actually sort them to type here. So we have the escort, and then the patrol escort has what? What's the difference between these two? It's just these... It gets a little higher bonus actually, and it has a larger hull size. And then we have the heavy escort, which is actually level 2 already. Which has a smaller ship speed and ship maneuvering, but what does it have? Less engines. I'm actually trying to figure out what the difference is between the heavy escort and the patrol escort that would want me to build heavy escorts over the patrol version. Might actually be... Oh, so this has the countermeasures at 20%. Interesting. I have no interest, I think, in building more escorts, so we're not actually going to do that. But if we would, then this would be a good place to start. We are going to check out the bases though. Let's make sure we upgrade those as well. It's completely filled up. Let's double check if we actually have a medical center in here. Yeah, we do. It's quite vital. I actually added in a dock, I think. Didn't I add in a dock? Apparently we didn't. It's not the worst thing in the world, honestly. We do have the construction yard. Yeah, this sounds pretty good to me. The research station, let's upgrade that as well. This one actually has a docking bay, that's good. And then let's add a new one. We actually have 2 different spaceports. This actually is considerably bigger than the other one. Let's generate a new one. And this one actually has two fighter bays. And let's see. Let's call this the Nova ISS, the Nova International Space Station. Why not? And then we can have a lot of those. Hello? Can we just add one of those? Where did the base go? Did I press the wrong button? Probably. It is still the correct one with 2 of those. Yep, save and exit. Oh, I already have one with that name. But where is it? All designs. There we go. So what's the problem with this one? I have no idea. So why is it not showing up when we do state bases? Latest designs. I have no idea why it's not showing up, but we have it complete now, so that's good. Those are done. Did I actually double check? Did I forget anything? So we have had the bases. I pretty fine with leaving the mining station and resort bases on autopilot. Same with the civilian ships. They're not that important, and I don't think we need to min-max those. So let's continue on with that. Now, what is the next thing that we are going to focus on? Because of course we do need another little project to work on, and I think the project is probably going to be pirates. But before we do that, we have a plague outbreak at Gurk 4. Oh, that's not good. That's our main planet. A strange plague has appeared at our colony Gurk 4 in the Gurky system. It is unlike any other plague we have seen before. The infected seem to be dazed and focus their efforts on spreading the plague to our other victims. We strongly suspect that this plague is somehow connected to the recent disappearance of one of our ships as they investigated an abandoned alien base. A research project has been enabled on our tech tree, the mysterious plague. We should research more about this plague. Maybe we can find a cure. That sounds like a very good idea, actually. Let's pause the game there for a moment and let's check out that research. It's probably somewhere at the bottom. Yup. And yeah, let's go research the anti-plague. Crash research requires 40k, which we don't have, so there's that. Let's turn down the speed a little bit. Yep, you can go and investigate that. You guys should probably retrofit. And we found some more independent colonies. Oh, that's actually a pretty large one over there as well. Who are the Acdarian? They're kind of walking fish, apparently. Semi-aquatic marine mammals. They are highly industrious. They have large web hands and feet, making them excellent swimmers. However, their hands are also quite dexterous, as they have equally happy living out of the water. Acdarians are intelligent, peaceful, and friendly. That sounds good. They have a rich culture that focuses on the hybrid nature of their living environment, encompassing both water and land. They excel in building highly maintainable starships. Their technology includes the advanced turbo thruster engine. This engine component is extremely fuel efficient, allowing Acdarian starships to use less fuel and travel further. They're famous for cultivating Nepit's seaweed. And they're also masters of underwater construction, blah de blah de blah. So basically they should be in the water, but they're up in the air. Well, who am I to tell them where they should and should not be, but still. Let's send the fleets all over the place. That sounds good. And these guys are now retrofitting. That sounds pretty good as well. Actually interested to see. So if we look at all our fleets, yeah, some of our other fleets are actually retrofitting as well. So they will kind of manage themselves while they're at it. And in the meanwhile, that should work. Where is our cruiser? Our cruiser is taking forever to go anywhere. But that's fine. We can wait. Actually, it's actually not going that slow. Well, depends on how far you zoom in, I guess. I mean, relatively to the system, it's going quite far. But if you zoom out to the galaxy, it's actually going pretty slow. It's interesting. Actually interested to see if these fleets actually will be able to catch anyone or anything. Oh look, more pirates, why not? Everyone loves pirates. Let's check back at our manual fleets. They are retrofitting at the moment, that's good. Anything else happening here that we want to be aware of? No, not really. How is our income coming along? We are actually spending some money and growing our colonies. This colony is actually booming. Look at that, 1.6 billion by now. That used to be a lot smaller. As you can see, it's quickly outgrowing this one. Which direction do we want to grow our colonies? Speaking of colonies, whatever happened to our colony ship? It decided to just stop in the middle of nowhere. Well, okay then. That's interesting. Well, maybe you should go and refuel here. Or maybe you should just go and fly here. Which planet was it? This one, right? That we could colonize, yep. And let's investigate another ship. That sounds like a good idea. Any mining locations? Quite a few, actually. That are very interesting, but what are all our construction ships doing? They're all they are all building. Actually, let's fully automate these. There we go. Some of these are actually not doing anything, but we have so many ships to actually investigate that some of our construction ships are not doing anything because of that. We are building a fleet with construction ships. Or at least, that's how it looks. Oh, did they just steal my colony from me? Well, I'm not sure if you can call it stealing, but these guys are rapidly expanding now, by the looks of it. Not sure how happy I am about that, honestly. Maybe we should take the fight to them. In that case, I do want a fleet that can actually do something about that. Let's check out this system. So where are all these pirates hiding? There's quite a few pirates over here. Let's focus on the pirate bases. So where are all the pirate bases? There's one over here. Not sure how worried I am about those pirates, considering they're kind of out of the way. I'm really tempted to just go and attack these guys, but before we do that, we probably need to get some firepower that we can actually use to bombard. Or do we have that? Let's see. Refuel once again. We don't actually have the cruiser with us just yet. Where's this cruiser? This cruiser is also still on its way. So before we get ahead of ourselves, we should probably take that into account. What we could also do is actually make a ship design. Add new state ships. And then we probably want one of the larger ones, maybe a destroyer. And let's take out all the guns for a moment. There we go. And then we want something that can bomb. This has a bombardment military of 6. Atomic Devastator, that sounds really bad. But this does huge damage to bombardment of military and not as much to the population, so that's actually pretty good. Either that, or we can bring a whole lot of troops with us. I'm gonna decide on that in a minute. Let's just first focus on getting some of these pirates out of here, because they are really starting to annoy me. And we should be able to do that. So let's take our fleet. Let's see, where are you? Oh, we don't want to attack the transports. We want to attack these guys. And then where are the other pirates? We have some pirates here as well. You go attack that. There we go. Anything else that we want to do for now? I'm actually going to do some prep work, and then I think we're going to raid another pirate base. And we interrupt this program for an update on the plague. It is revealed to be the Shaktari psionic virus. The plague makes a species more vulnerable to Shakturi psychic powers, and we have no idea who the Shakturi are. Although not particularly deadly, its lethality correlates with how resistant the species is to psychic attacks. Infected victims come under a form of psychic suggestion. These are not the droids you're looking for, making them behave in ways that maximize the spread of the virus. Thus, Shakturi psionic virus is very infectious and can spread rapidly. Our deeper understanding now allows us to cure this dangerous virus. That's good. Do we actually need to research that any further, or was that it? That seems to be it. Good. Now we can get on with everything else. What I actually want to start researching is expanded troops, so we can actually have a bit more efficient troop transports. And where are the things that actually allow us to transport these troops? Crew systems, space command, probably somewhere under the more offensive items. Shipboarding. That's not what I'm looking for. Deflectors, reactors, space combat. Where are you? Where are you? This might actually be worth it as well. Might as well queue it up. Because we are paying a lot of maintenance on our troops, so saving 10% on that sounds good. But where are the troop transport thingies? They don't come with the troop transports themselves, apparently. Oh, yeah, they're just under the... okay, so this one. We actually already have that queued up, so let's move that up a little bit. Let's also make sure we have those, and then last but definitely not least, let's make sure we have the troop transports. There we go. Yeah, we can repair some more ships. We cured the plague. That sounds very good. I don't really want to... Hey, stop stealing stuff. We found a lot of maps to certain colonies, actually. That's interesting. But anyway, where are our fleets? Those guys are going there. They're investigating the ships over here. So you guys... What's this fleet, right? Yep. Go attack the pirates. Yeah. Go salvage all the ships. Go attack. Now, where are you guys? First of all, you're on very low power, so that's one thing. Where are the ships? Here. Go kill that one. Are these pirates as well? Yeah, this is another escort. This is another escort. What are you doing? I mean, this looks really fun, but it's not really very pointful, is it? Go attack. Are you moving now? Yes, you are. Oh, you actually jumped. Now show them the power of a cruiser. Let's see if we can deal with this. Actually not sure what type of weapons this cruiser has. So far it doesn't feel like he has any. Well, actually no, he has bombers attacking, I think. Just not entirely sure where those are right now. Oh, there we go. Oh, now you're in problem. Now you might be in some trouble. Yup. I think we should be able to take him down quite easily. It's disabled, so that's why where the ion cannons are doing their job. And boom, nice. Okay, so guys, go kill some more pirates. We found some more Xenixes. These bombers are not very effective, it seems. He keeps building them or rebuilding them, but not entirely sure how powerful that ship actually is. And it comes right down to it. You can be quite aggressive, I think. And you are an attack fleet, so that sounds good. There we go. Meanwhile, what is the other fleet doing? You are just sitting here. Why is that? You guys are still fighting this one. Feels at least like we're able to kill off some pirates now. That might put a dent in their aggression. Go attack these ones as well. Why are you guys not doing anything? Were we actually able to chase off the pirates here? That's good. That is very good, actually. Go and refuel. And you guys are killing some more pirates over here. That sounds very good. Anyone else? This is just a medium transport. Freighter, cargo shuttle. Let's not attack those. No reason to. Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but steadily. Who are you attacking? Oh, this ship. No, not that ship. Who are you attacking? I'm not entirely sure. Just go repair. Let's add some ships as well. And yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. Killing some pirates, we are actually getting a lot better at that, but this empire is spreading way faster than I really like, honestly. So what I think we need to do is really work towards getting that troop transports up and running, and then let's try and invade our neighbors, shall we? If we can actually take this empire, or at least a large portion of it, it's actually quite strategically placed. It's kind of in the back with all these nebula around it, so as far as we know, there's no empire over here, so we have some room to expand in that direction. We have no one else at our backs. Well, of course, there could be other empires here, but we're kind of central here with our back to the edge of the galaxy. And then maybe the next target after that should be this empire, and we can kind of cut off this entire corner of the universe for ourselves. But that's probably going to take us a few more episodes. A slow-paced game. Although it is speeding up, now we have faster engines, longer fuel range and things like that, so that's all good. But yeah, let's keep at it for here. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys, and I will catch you in the next one.